So let's go and start working on the methods. The first one that we will create for the camera. So above the widget build, right down in here we will say void, and let's create for it, and we're gonna make this private. So in here get from camera, this will be asynchronous, and I have already tell you about this asynchronous. It basically return the type of a future. So let's move further. Now simply what we will do, in here you will say X file, there we go, question mark, and then we're gonna name this as a pict file. So now right in this pict file, what we will do, we will just assign, first we will write await in here, and then we will say image picker dot, and guys, we have already added the dependencies for the image picker and everything. As I told you before about this, let me show it to you one more time. Right in here, as you guys can see, all of the dependencies, and there we go with the image cropper and also the image picker. So in here we are able now to use that image picker because we added the dependencies right at the start when we were starting the project. So in here we will say pick image, and right in the source what we will do, we will say image source, there we go, and dot camera right at the end, semicolon, and then what we will do, we will simply say navigator dot pop context. It will simply remove the dialog box whenever it will be there. All just fine. And now this is for camera, and we will simply copy that from here and down below here, paste it. We will change this to the gallery. So we will say gallery, and all of the things will be similar, just we will change right at the end, gallery, and there will be that pop context to remove the dialog box. And we just simply assign that right in the pict file. It will simply pick the image and assign it to this pict file, and write in the gallery one also, pick the file from the gallery and assign it to this pict file. So our image will be right inside in the pict file. Whenever the user will choose it from the camera, it will be in there, and if the user chooses from the gallery, it will be in there. So all good. Now what we will do, we will simply also crop the current image that the user will select, if it's from camera and also if it's from gallery. So what we will do, down in here we will create another method in which we will say, and first we will name this as a crop image. It's going to be private, as you guys can see, and it's going to take the file path. We will pass that asynchronous, it will be. So right in here what we will do, we will say cropped file, there we go, the question mark, and we're gonna name this as a cropped image. Now right in this cropped image, what we will assign, we will simply say first await, and then image cropper, there we go, and dot, simply we will crop the image. So simply take this down. Now we will provide the source path, there we go, and right in the source file what we will do, we will simply say file path that parameter right in here. We will use it in here. This is going to be simply the file path in which there will be that data that the user will select, I mean the photos. So now we will set the max height for that. So we will go with the 1080. That's going to be the height, and also we will set the max width, similar 1080, and write a n in here, semicolon. And the next thing which we will do, we will simply say in here, if the cropped image, this will contain our cropped image, and we will say if the cropped image not equal to null. In that case, what we will do, we will simply just in the set stat, we will use that right in here, because it's a stateful widget, as you guys know already. So this will change the result dynamically. In here, semicolon, take this down. Let me show you one more thing so that you guys know, whenever you guys use the stateful widget, then you have to call upon writing the stat. Then it will simply change the result and show it to you dynamically. So in there, what we will do, we will say image file, there we go, and so we're gonna assign the file cropped image dot path. So it simply means that whenever the user will choose the image between the camera and the gallery, then we will tag that image to the crop image. In there, we will simply, the user will crop the image. As you guys can see right in here, we just assign that to this cropped image. So right inside that cropped image, it will contain the cropped image. And in here, we just say if the cropped image not equal to null, then right in the state, we will simply assign that cropped image to this image file. So that image file will contain the photo that is cropped. And I hope you guys can get the idea now. Now what we will do, we will simply first write in the gallery one. What we will do in here, press enter, and we will say crop image, the method that we just created. In here we will provide the file path, as you guys know. In here we pass that parameter, and in here we will provide that file path. So what we will say, we will say picked file check dot path. So this is gonna simply crop the image right in the gallery one, and also we will copy that from the gallery one and paste it right in the camera one, as you guys can see right in here, to simply crop the image. And if you guys want to remove that yellow line, just simply click here and come here and ignore it. There we go. Now what we will do, we will simply first copy that from here and call upon that right above. In here in here camera one, and there we go with the on tap event. As you guys can see that comment, tell this and call upon that right in here. Now we will go down and copy that gallery one, and right in the gallery one, there we go with the comment, remove it, and you guys can manually write in here, like put underscore and go with the get from gallery. There we go. Okay, so that's fine right in here. Now simply what we will do, just to remove that yellow line from here, so the code will be clean then. There we go. Also right in here, add the const modifier also to this text. Now we are done with the show image dialog, and also we put that in here and all of the working, and we implement these methods above the widget build. And now what we will do, just simply come here and hold reload the app. Just go toward the sign up page, and in here now we will click on this camera. There we go with the dialog. In here just simply, let's say we will capture the image from the camera, so I'll click on the camera and it will take you to the camera. As you guys can see already, it's working totally fine. So this is the emulator. I will simply capture the image and it will capture the image, as you guys can see right in here. So the app has stopped. Let me check what we got in here. So we forgot to add the ucrop activity right in the Android manifest.xml. So let me add the ucrop activity and we will check that again. So simply open your browser and right in here search for pub.dev. Now right in here click on this first one, pub.dev, and right in here we will simply search for image cropper. Open that first one with the null safety, and we added the dependency for the image cropper before, if you guys remember, right in the postpack.yaml. But right in here now we will add the ucrop activity. Just come down, and in here as you guys can see that ucrop activity into your Android manifest.xml. So simply what we will do, we will copy that activity from here, copy it and go back to the Android Studio. Now right in here we will open that Android, right in the app, and then this src, right in the man, open that, and there we go with the Android manifest.xml. Open that. We will simply add it right in here below this launcher, right down in here. Just simply paste it. There we go. As you guys can see, we just added that. Now close that, and what we will do, we will simply save the program and run the app from the start. Come here and run the app. Hold reloaded. So the app was stopped before. Now you will come back again and click on this run dot. It will just restart the app from the beginning, and there we go. So let me take this down from here. The app is running successfully. So now we will go towards the sign up screen, and right in here just click on this camera icon. Now go to the camera. From here we will simply capture the image, and there we go with the cropping system. Now it's working totally fine. As you guys can see right in here, you can simply crop the image right in here according to your choice. Okay, there we go with the servo options. So that's fine right in here. Now I'll go with this and click. There we go with the image. It's working totally fine, and you guys can see the output right in here. And you guys can also go Click on this gallery, it will take you to the gallery. So in here I will simply go towards the downloads, and in here I will simply just upload this image. You can crop it. Let's go, and there we go with the output, as you guys can see right in here. So now it's working totally fine, and you can fill these fields according to your choice. You can give the name, enter your email, password, phone number, and company address, and upload your picture right in here if you want to create an account. So that's all. And right in here, as I told you before, the crop image will be right inside that image file. So in here, as I told you before, right in the previous videos, before the image file was equal to null, so there was a camera icon. Now the image file is not equal to null, so in that case it will simply show you the image that the user will upload and select. So right in here, as you guys can see the output, so the user select that and it's right in here. So that's all, and that's it for this video. Right in the next video we will work further right from here, and we will work right on the sign up. Whenever the user will click on that, we will simply upload his image and also the details for that current user to the Firebase, and there will be a account for that current user. So right in the next video we will work further. So see ya.